Hey, how's it going? It is all the news all the time, and my name, as always, is Adam. Yeah, and it's really kind of you to watch these videos. That's really nice, actually. Yeah, and we got to 5,000 subscribers. Can't believe it. We're living the dream. It's all going well. So what are we looking at today? Very interesting news. We've got Baldwin. She's pushing back on Lila Rose's comments about the nepotism baby scandal in the Huffington Post, and we're looking at that. We're also looking at, is Johnny Depp back in a Disney film? Is he back? Well, sort of, maybe. Let's have a look in a minute. So first of all, we got Baldwin. She's saying she's taking time to acknowledge her privilege in the wake of Lila Rose Depp's headline-making stance on nepotism in Hollywood. Responding to Lila Rose's statement, Lila Rose said, "It's weird to me to reduce somebody to the idea that they're only here because it's a generational thing. It just doesn't make any sense," she said after getting out of her Rolls Royce. Not surprisingly, Lila Rose's Depp's thoughts on so-called nepotism drew a blistering response from others in the modelling industry. Look at what Baldwin said, the daughter of actors Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger. Oh yeah, that's convenient. And she offered a more tempered view in a series of short videos posted to her TikTok account last week, after acknowledging that Depp is very capable of being a model. Yeah, she is very, very pretty, and has proven herself in a lot of ways. She added, "I would never have become a model if it weren't for who my parents were." Let's have a little look.
It had very little to do with who her parents are. This model, Vittoria Ceretti,
I don't know what's going on with this. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to be, I think. I'm just going to...
had posted...
That girl is not really a model.
Her feelings towards...
I mean, again, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to be. But she's quite average looking, let me say, if I can be so rude. But she's the daughter of Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger. If you saw this woman on the street, would you say, hey, that's a model?
This situation.
No, you would not. You would not. I mean, how else can I say it? I just, it is what it is. I'm not a model. I can't walk around saying, hey, I'm a model, when clearly I'm not. And
as someone who...
No. I wouldn't be here where I am. If I wouldn't have gotten where I am and been able to do what I can do... Oh, this is really hard to read, actually. If it weren't for my parents, she added in a follow-up video, I think really where you go wrong is denying that. I mean...
Who does not come from a famous family, who worked very hard...
I'm sure she's nice. But, I wouldn't say modelly. If you were to ask me, is this a model? Now, if you said this, yes, Lila Rose, you're very much so. A very attractive young lady and easily capable of being a model. And so there you go. And but what else is going on? Seems Pirates of the Caribbean action is kicking off. We've got Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow, finally makes his Disney movie return. No, it cannot be. Say it's not so. It's from The Express. It came out today, Wednesday, November 30th. It came out about half an hour ago. Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow back in the Disney project. I can't believe it. For the first time in 5 years, fueling fan hopes for a Johnny Depp film. Oh, that's what we're hoping for. Don't know what that is. We've got up here. Last time Johnny Depp played Captain Jack Sparrow in a Disney movie was in 2017, Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge, also known as Dead Men Tell No Tales. The Hollywood star was then fired from the franchise, I think stabbed in the back, by the studio following domestic abuse allegations by the Voldemort, which he strongly denies. He doesn't strongly deny. He won a defamation case. Yet after his winning, there you go. Yet after winning his libel case against her, the 59-year-old has slowly but surely been making his return to movie acting, with fans ever hopeful he'll be back as Captain Jack before long. And now, a new Disney project's inclusion of Captain Jack, in apostrophe, has fans' hopes rising. Let's have a little look, see what's going on. Earlier this month, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. All right, okay, we're going to have to look this up. The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special landed on Disney Plus subscription service. The MCU adventure is the first solo outing for the Marvel Misfits since their second movie in 2017. Why do we care? We're trying to talk about Johnny Depp here. But we must remember Marvel is now owned by Disney, and Marvel has made this film, which is therefore a Disney film. And what do we get? The storyline has Drax, And Mantis, no idea myself, heading to Earth to kidnap Kevin Bacon. Right. Okay. As a Christmas gift for Star-Lord. I mean, you're just making it up now. You're just making stuff up. And while they're in Hollywood, they come across actors dressed up as characters on the Walk of Fame. One of them is none other than Captain Jack Sparrow, played by a different actor, but nonetheless a return of the character to Disney on screen. So Disney Marvel has got a person who is pretending to be Captain Jack Sparrow in a Disney Marvel film. Oh, I like it already. And this is the Jack Sparrow, this is the Wish version of Jack Sparrow in Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. And what is that as well? Although this doesn't confirm that Depp's pirate is returning in his own adventures, it's clear that Disney haven't forgotten about him. In fact, Captain Jack still plays a part in merchandising and at Disney parks, with cast members dressed as the swashbuckler engaging with fans. Most recently, an influencer was convinced that the one she came across was Depp himself. It wasn't. There you go. And Margot Robbie has confirmed that she's been kicked to the curb, which is all good news for all of us. Against a party, there's Jerry, and there's Johnny and Jerry. There you go. And I always like that little white thing there. I think it's called a FID, I think. FID for opening ropes. I used to use one when I was on a ship. There you go. What else is going on? Oh yeah, it's very interesting. And we're looking also at the Lila Rose pre-fall 2023 collection. And you know what pre-fall is? It's summer. That's what that is. Pre-fall is summer. So there you go. So what have we got here? We got checker patterns. We've got diagonal patterns. We've got vertical patterns. Isn't there a rule against this? You shouldn't have breaking all the rules today. Okay, so Lila Rose breaking all the rules. It's not. No. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. What do we got? We've got sort of like mustard coloured jumpsuit and a giant coat with a single Teletubby button. This is hard to see because it's so bleached out from the lighting, but okay. I like the sort of fake stitching. It's not really stitching, it's like print or pattern on, what's this bit called? Is that a yoke, a placket, this bit? I kind of like it. The fish is interesting. It's like a big graphic fish. Overall, I like it. It sort of looks like that old paper, brown paper you'd wrap a parcel in. The big button on the front makes it look very childish though. Like a kid that can only deal with one button, one giant button. But I like it. I like it so far. What's going on here? I like it more. I like this pattern, this lovely flowery pattern, the floral pattern. I like the fish. I like these flowy lines. Not a fan of the shoes, but overall, it's all good so far. This is unusual for me, but I'm liking things. It's gone downhill. It's gone downhill. This is weirdly short. Weirdly short. There's like a lot of it up here, and then nothing down here, and it's a weird pattern, like splodgy stuff. And this top bit looks weird, with a hole cut out here. And it's like there's nothing up here and then there's too much. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's worse than it was nice here. And now it's not as good. Let's see what's going on. Oh, why every single time they get some poor model, they tell her to take her top off, and then she's got to stand around with the knockers out in some sheer top, and they're trying to be edgy. Let's put her out of her misery. Oh, man, it's getting worse by the second. Every single page is getting worse. Primary sort of shapes and what look like flat block colours with giant buttons, weirdly done up at the back. Now see, I had high hopes, and it's all going downhill. What have we got here? It reminds me of my photography days, setting up things like that. I thought they were meant to be better. This is Vogue. It's meant to be better than that. But let's look at the outfit. I actually quite like it. I like these what are we going to call them? Sort of light mustard yellow. I like this applique. I like the cuffs at the bottom. I like this top. Overall, I like it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. We're getting redeemed. Can't really see what's going. Very bleached and very dark, sort of contrasty colours. Giant buttons again. But okay, not terrible. What else we got? Multiple patterns, diagonal, straight up and down. Although nice though. Summery, kind of pre-fall, also known as summer. Stripy this, stripy that way, stripy this way, stripy that way, stripy this way. There's a rule about that, I'm sure. Overall, I like it. I like it very much. And what have we got here? It's a bit too flouncy. It's a bit too girly. It's yeah. It's a bit too much. Although I like this off the shoulder. It's very off the shoulder though. But yeah, and this collar reminds me of Little Lord Fauntleroy, which is a nice thing. And what else we got? Kind of strange. It's really bleached out. The contrast is really high on this white. It's difficult to see what's going on. And this red looks like red coral, but I think it's elegant. I think it's nice. It's difficult to tell, but I think I like it. I like the weavy pattern of it as well. That's quite cool. Yeah, okay. These are good as well. A nice big bold flower things, graphic. The silhouette's lovely. The shape's lovely. This shoulder's nice. Tapers in. I'm really liking this Lila Rose. I'm really liking it. Not so much anymore. I did like it. Now not so much. Oh, we can zoom in. Okay. We got checker patterns. There's too much of this diagonal and straight and across and down and up and round across. It's really, really, really busy. There's flowers, there's lines, there's yellows, there's reds, there's lines. There's a lot of stuff going on. Too much stuff going on, I would say. And how do we go back? Like that. And, ooh, these are nice. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to call this off the shoulder sweetheart neckline. I like the shape. It's very tight on the bottom of the legs there. Really nice. I like these weird sort of sleeves. I like the material. I guess this is the same material but black. Really nice. Yeah, these are kind of cool. Kind of nice. And the last one. Ooh, yeah, I thought it was going to be horrible, but no. It's not terrible. So we've got a fashion show which was not terrible. Still don't like the shoes. They look like Spanish espadrilles from back in the 1980s. Remember espadrilles? Let's have a little recap. That's pretty bad. They're quite nice. Yeah. That. Can we zoom in? Now we know how to zoom. Yeah, I like the sort of weavy, light material. It's going to be quite cool in the summer, which I like. What have we got going on? These little strappy numbers. They are very, very girly, but kind of nice. And what else we got going on? Yeah, there's just too many lines going in weird directions. Giant buttons. Giant buttons, weird asymmetrical shapes. What else we got going on? Yeah, I'm less pleased with it now. Now I've come back. I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's all right. Yeah, I was enthusiastic. Now I'm less so. Yeah, okay. Buttons on the back, buttons on the front. Weird shapes. Asymmetrical. Block colours. Yeah. And yeah, this poor girl. They always have to dress one girl with her knockers out in a sheer top to be edgy, and it just isn't. It's just sad. She always looks like, oh my god, why me? And yeah, this doesn't, yeah, because it doesn't match, and it's weird sort of shapes on a kind of ugly colour, like this weird yellowy brown. Although I quite like the way it goes from light to dark. But apart from that, I'm not a fan of that stuff. This I quite liked, yeah. Yeah, the graphic shapes. This looks really nice. The white looks really nice. Yeah. What else we got? Oh, it's stuck on. These little white bits are stuck on and they're peeling off. Are they peeling off? Are they meant to do that? I can't think that's a good plan. With these bits, see, now I'm less impressed. Now I'm looking closely. You can't have bits of stuff peeling off when this thing costs thousands. Oh, and the giant button. It does look like brown paper wrapping, which I kind of like. I kind of like that look. I'd like to make a whole outfit just of brown paper. That would be quite cool. And yeah, a lot of these weird straight up and down, diagonal, crossways. Like a jumpsuit, I think. There you go. Let me know your thoughts and your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions. That was Lila Rose, pre-fall, also known as Summer, and join the membership, and I'll see you guys later.